Welcome back. I'm Captain Xavier, and this marks the beginning of a new series. This will be the first of the blasters that I am building for my patron Jomo. One of my favorite things about this particular line of commissions is that the paint job he wants is very simple. For the most part, they're going to be black. He wants them to look relatively realistic. Obviously, there will be orange left because I will not ship a gun that doesn't have at least an orange tip. But a lot of it's going to be black, using just, standard black, and the rest, and the detailing is going to be in a gunmetal metallic. As I said, orange tips. Of course, there will also be a stencil that I've created that will be going onto the guns. This was the symbol that he wanted on all of his blasters, so it'll be in various sizes on the different blasters. This is the size to go on the Hammershot, and other small ones. I am going to make a bunch of different size ones for all the different size blasters that are going to be done, and that'll be done in white. We are going to be doing a full upgrade to a Hammershot for him, and a slightly lesser upgrade to a Hammershot for me, so you'll get to see the two various levels of full Hammershot modification. Both of them will be getting the 8-round cylinders from Gavin Fuzzy. His will be getting upgraded spring and full metal internals. Mine will be getting probably just a bolt upgrade, just to keep it simple so you can all see the easiest way to upgrade a Hammershot. I may get upgrade springs for it someday. We'll see. Let's start by doing the upgrades to mine, because that's the simple one. So step one is replacing the cylinder. Okay, so now that I have some vague idea of what I'm doing, the kit comes with 3 parts. It comes with the cylinder, as well as the rotation peg, which allows it to properly rotate, and that just friction fits in there. Very nice. And this, I'm not actually entirely sure what this is for, but I'm reasonably positive that it is what I did with it, which it is the bolt mod that I talked about. I was going to use literally a bolt to go here for the peg to go through to shorten the dart, but it looks like Gavin Fuzzy includes a little 3D printed one that fits perfectly onto the spring rod and allows you to essentially increase the power by shortening the spring, by pre-compressing the spring a little bit. You do have to take the original rod and in order to get this piece, which is the front peg that holds the cylinder in place, you're also going to use the back peg in order to keep the barrel from going anywhere. That's lovely. The rod does not go all the way through it, and as far as I can tell, you don't need the original spring. In fact, I don't think it would fit, so I've picked up another odd spring. So that's all there is to it. Add the little bushing onto there, add the 2 tabs on either side here, put it in place, and we can now button it up. Looking at it, it would appear that the cylinder is designed slightly differently so that the air restrictor is essentially negated. It's not actually removed, but it is permanently pressed down. So these cylinders are very well designed. Oh, very nice. Yeah. You definitely feel a significant difference in the draw on that. I'm gonna pop a few darts through it. Lovely. Has a little bit of trouble cycling, which is probably just needs to get worn in a little bit, but sand it down perhaps. We shall see. So that is lovely. That is my mod completed. Again, this is Gavin Fuzzy's 8-round cylinder kit. I will leave a link in the description. Let's move on to Jomo's. I'm sure somewhere somebody out there has found a good use for Hammershot springs. If you know what it is, go ahead and leave it in the comments, because I'd love to find a use for them. So conveniently, the rod from the cylinder is perfect for hammering out the pegs on the trigger assembly, which will then allow us to replace it. Okay. Well, there's all of that together. I will need to open it back up to lubricate it, as it does come with some very fancy little dollop of very fancy lubricant to go between the two metal parts so that it doesn't wear off, wear apart, break, whatever might go wrong with it. But, so once again, to go over what is going to be happening paint-wise, the cylinder will be getting the metallic. Most of the orange is going to end up black. So this strip and the gray is going to get gunmetal as well as this light gray here. This will become black, and the logo will get repainted probably in gunmetal as well. Various rivets and screws will get the gunmetal, and the wood will stay the same, though I may paint it a different shade of brown, as it's not a very pretty brown. So let's start taping. This section I plan to leave orange to essentially be the equivalent of an orange tip. As with any paint job, it is vitally important that you do in fact sand it at least a little. You don't have to sand it an insane amount, but you do need to scuff up the surface so the paint will adhere. So, alright, first coat of primer is on. I suppose I could go ahead and hit this with the first coat of gunmetal and see how well it takes. There it is. I am quite pleased with it, and I'm hoping he will be as well. If he wants any changes, I will go ahead and make them. Otherwise, this will be the first one, and it is ready to ship. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching.